Can I just do this?
All right. You ready to go?
Yeah. That'll be perfect. We're good?
Yep.
Alright, dope. So I'm gonna look at the camera just for a second, Rene, then it'll be me and you the whole rest of the time.
Okay.
But, excuse me whoever's listening, I'm eating a Sour Patch Kid. Just so you know, this is our first episode of Detox, with a very special guest in the building. Sketchy guest in the building. Rene Ratchek, my co-bartender at the Maxwell Mansion. We've been kicking it now for a little over a year. We have a lot of fun at our job,
Yes.
so I just thought she's a great person to have on because Rene has a very colorful personality, which I'm sure you guys will all see on full display, hopefully.
Too much pressure.
So much pressure. So what did you told me what did you do today? You went to the store, you went shopping?
Yeah. Got some groceries.
What is a normal grocery shopping day look for Rene? Look
Like what I buy.
what do you got?
Okay. Everything's organic, everyone, and I'll have everyone know that Lay's has organic potato chips now. What?
Lay's like that?
Lay's.
Taste like Lay's or they taste
They
like...
are Lay's, and they're delicious, and they're real potato chips with organic potatoes.
Huh. That's fair.
Yeah. So I got organic radishes. What else?
I've never eaten a radish. What do you cook radish with? Or put that in?
It's just like a salad.
Well, my mother used to make radish sandwiches.
Let's switch
You
it.
slice them really thin, butter, a piece of rye bread, put your radishes on, and salt the hell out of it. And it's a delicious German sandwich. What kind of do you eat those?
I don't know.
No.
My dad
You should
does.
start. Oh,
Radish sandwiches.
Yeah.
It's like, is it spicy?
No, actually, the radishes that are out this whole year have been really, really sweet. They're not even hot.
Weird.
Yeah. I thought it was really weird.
Huh. Well, okay. So moving along. Is there anything like I know you were kind of like going back and forth like this is a weird thing to have you do. So it's like
Very.
is there anything that you specifically were like I think I should talk about this, or I should ask Darren about this, or we should.
Oh. Can I ask you a question?
You can ask me a question. We're just talking. So, pictures behind me.
Yes.
Okay.
Scan to the Pizza Boy
Yeah. So
art.
behind me,
I
you
don't
can't.
know.
I don't know if our viewers will be able to see, or listeners, you won't be able to see it, but it's on the website at darrenrita.com. It's Pizza Boy. It was my first ever album that my friends and I did, and I woke up. Like the whole cover for it, because I used to be a delivery driver. I woke up one night, like just in the middle of the night, woke up randomly. It wasn't like a nightmare or anything. I just woke up and I was just like, I saw this picture in my head. I was like, I gotta be holding a pizza, and like the other half of the pizza has to be a record. And then like I just wanted some like cool colors in it, and
of course you're eating.
yeah, I had to be eating it too.
Mm-hmm.
And it turned out pretty nice with the apron and everything. We got like the piano in the back and then a speaker on the other side, so kind of like looks like a mess, but it's fun.
No,
it's
cool.
It was an interesting idea that we had.
It suits you.
Yeah, it's kind of. I was baby faced back then though. I did not have any facial hair whatsoever. And now I'm a bum because I haven't shaved in like over a month. So
It looks good.
all right, I'll take
And that is a typical Darren. Darren can never have enough food.
That is, yeah, that's very true. We eat all the time at the mansion. I have way too much.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to ask you about I know we were talking about this off air, and I was asking you about like your home remedies and stuff like that. How did you who told you about that? How did you get into that, or did you just like seek it out yourself?
Well, it's called homeopathy, and I had a cat who had blood in her urine. Hope everyone's not eating right now. No, blood in her urine for like 3 years. I went to 2 holistic vets, 1 conventional vet, spent a shit ton of money, and nobody could cure her. So then I did some research on the internet, and I tried a couple of homeopathic remedies, and they worked. And she's not had anything since. And she's very old.
How old is she now?
Oh, God. I think she's...
So how
She's
long?
gotta be like 18.
How long ago was it that it happened?
But that happened, let's see, it was in marriage number 2 or so.
Number 2.
So it was probably like 2008.
2 of 2 or marriage 2 of 3?
2 of 2. 3 is no. 0 marriages after
Fair.
2.
So the cat was with you through the whole marriage, still with you?
Yes.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mhm. She loved my ex.
Does she still see your ex?
No, nobody does except for my father. That's a little weird to me, but that's okay. That's my dad.
No, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, it is.
That's a little weird.
Mhm.
What so of like the remedies, like what ones do you like? What is something that you use in like over like your regular routine, like daily things that like you think that other people should probably just be using in general?
Well, you can't use a homeopathic remedy unless it's like prescribed to you like daily,
Oh.
unless you really like know or have read a lot about them. But like if you go see a homeopath, usually when a homeopath gets called into an illness case, they've tried every other thing.
Yeah.
So we get it when it's like blown up and exploded and there's no other options.
Yeah,
Yes.
plane's already going down.
Exactly.
You're just trying to salvage it. That's fair.
So, but yeah, it's a shame more people don't know about it before they go to conventional medicine and get everything all messed up.
So,
My
like,
opinion, everyone.
so that's totally cool. I agree with you. They probably should. I don't know enough about it. Like so. You said so that you have to get it prescribed to you. Like what are the like ingredients and
Oh, the
stuff that's like
ingredients?
in it?
Okay. So they're all they're either animal, mineral, or
That's not
plant
good.
based, and they're diluted to the point of having only like oh shoot, what is it called? Minuscule bits of whatever you're making a remedy out of in it. And so like say if you got stung by a bee,
Mhm.
we have a remedy that's called Apis mellifera, and it's a honeybee and diluted. It's the whole body diluted, smashed up, and made into a remedy. That sounded very professional, but so if you got stung by a bee and you had the symptoms of like burning, like shrieking, horrible nerve pain,
Yes, low.
then you would
Right
take
now,
the
I thought it was in
remedy,
full.
Apis mellifera, and your bee sting would go away.
The charger.
So it's
Well, it's like a battery
remedies
pack,
are
but
symptom specific, and they take the whole
said it was
person
full
into
before we
account, unless it's
started.
like an acute or like a bee sting, which is like
Yeah.
first aid.
So what is something
yeah.
so what is something like if I were to start using, because you don't want people to be using it. I mean, if you don't want people to be using it when they're like it's already like nothing else worked, and they're already going to be going. What is something that I can do that like for me personally that I could do that would just better me?
You'd probably have to get your case taken by a homeopath.
Oh, real? Okay.
Yeah, and it takes like 2 hours. We interview mind, body, emotional, what happened to you when you got this illness, what was going on in your life, what makes it better, what makes it worse.
Yeah.
Do you have any other illnesses or symptoms that go with it?
When you take, is it like a tablet or is it like?
It can be a liquid or a milk pellet.
Oh, what is a milk pellet?
So it's made out of
Sounds
sugar
disgusting.
milk, and you put the remedy in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can purchase those. So
Does that taste good?
yeah, you had one.
That's what that thing was? Okay.
What did I give you? Arnica, because you
I
had
don't know.
muscle.
I was like, it was because my knee was swollen, and I was like, my knee's swollen. You're like, here, take this, and I was like, what is it? You're like, just take it. I was like, okay, so.
Well, didn't somebody hit you in the knee?
Yeah, somebody hit. It was like there was like a point where I got hit, and so it was
Yeah.
bruising up.
Yes, that's what Arnica is.
we'll just keep it
Yeah,
on.
that's-
Well, kinda. I mean, I didn't check.
Oh.
I didn't check. I wasn't like I had dress pants on, so I don't know if like swelling actually went down.
Well
I
then,
felt
so
better.
yes, that's the
Felt
main
better.
thing.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
So they are a lot of them. What one was the kind that I took where it was like that was the milk
plant.
one?
That was the milk pellet.
And
Yeah,
then so you just put those right under your tongue
yeah.
and let that.
Let it dissolve.
Someone told me at the mansion the other day to take like Tylenol like under your tongue
Really?
because it goes straight to your bloodstream or something. I'm sure someone's gonna
That's
be like, that's not
horrible.
true, like commenting or something on this, but like I have no idea. That someone just told me that, and I was like, all right, okay, I'll
Yeah,
take
if
it.
it's the aspirin part maybe, but not if it's a capsule.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of gross.
I don't know where the guy. I don't know how that even came up. That he was telling me how to take drugs and make it hit my system faster, but people say some weird
Well,
shit.
You can also mainline Tylenol, I'm sure.
Yeah, probably, if you really wanted to. That'd be a little intense. So like that guy said that to me at the bar. What's like the creepiest thing you've ever had said to you at the bar while you were bartending?
Well, the creepiest thing that had happened to me, well, it's kind of fun though. So a man came in and he was dapperly dressed and he sat down and started asking really kind of off-point questions about prohibition, and I was like, dude, you're my age, you should know what prohibition is. And then all of a sudden, this other lady walks in and she sat two stools down for him and started talking, having a conversation with me, but
Yeah.
when he saw her come in, his face lit up. I'm like, oh my God, love at first sight, love connection.
Oh.
So then she was like, eye rolling at some of the comments that he made, and I'm like, oh, this isn't looking too good. And then her and I were talking, and then he kept like interrupting, like awkwardly, and I was like, dude, you want this woman, like, just chill. So finally they got talking nicely to each other, and I suggested that they go to the Baker house when it was our sister property.
Mhm.
And so they left together. And so I went up to Brian, the front desk manager, and I said, Brian, I go, these two are guests at a hotel, our hotel, and I said, I think they're only gonna need one room tonight. And he goes, Rene, they just played you. They checked in together. What is it called?
Oh.
What is it called? Role playing. Yeah, so they were role playing. I got
For what?
sucked in, hook, line, and sinker. I should have gotten that supporting actress.
Wait, for what reason? What were they trying to do?
I don't
Just to
know.
prove that they could do it?
Yeah,
Like,
probably.
hey,
Yeah.
Who goes
I
to the bar
can't-
like, hey honey, let's
role play this dumb bartender.
Yeah, let's fuck this bartender up. We're gonna mind fuck right now. I'm not gonna know
Oh
who
my
this
God. So Brian and I almost peed ourselves laughing. It's fun.
is. So they were staying the night then?
Yeah.
Did they stay 2 nights? Did you see the next?
No.
That would have been awkward.
Mm, that would have been
Like,
very awkward.
I know what the fuck's going on. They would have tried to do the
Exactly.
same thing, like, I don't know him, and you've been like,
You too.
what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
So did they come in together at the same time, or they came in at different, like slightly different times?
Yeah, he came in first and, had this conversation with me, and then she walked through the side door, and his face like lit up like, oh my God, I just found my soulmate. And yeah, she totally ignored him, and she was like almost a bitch to him.
Oh.
And so when they left together, I was like, oh my God, what a miracle worker I am.
You set him up.
I set him
really,
up.
they set you up.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a wedding invitation.
That's sucky.
It was creepy.
That's just weird.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything. Nothing like that has ever happened to me. So, when you go to the bars, then do you have like a different respect for bartenders, or
No,
you just
are
you mean to them?
no,
Do you
I'm
expect?
not mean to them, but I don't like people that don't hustle.
Oh, okay.
If you're not hustling and trying to serve the customer in a fast, efficient way,
Mm.
and if you walk slow, no.
Dragging your feet.
Yeah, dragging your feet, or sometimes, you get little high heels on your so you move your ass.
Yeah, no, that's true. I think especially you probably get that too, because like the cocktails we have to make are like
Those,
legit
yes.
cocktails.
Right.
Like, sometimes and like
They
you
take
just
so
you just
long.
ask someone for a Jack and Coke. Like, come on, shouldn't take you that long to press a button.
Exactly.
That's not hard.
No.
Yeah, that's shitty. Where do you frequent bars in this area, or
No, only after our shift ends,
that's
and we go to,
same?
yeah.
That's probably it. That's probably the only time I've been to bars. A couple of times with Chad. So- What's that?
Sandbar.
Oh yeah.
I
Sandbar.
I eat there
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Bar.
It's
It's a bar.
I guess it is a bar.
Good raspberry mule.
They have raspberry? Oh, they do have
Yeah,
raspberry
really
rolls. I
good.
saw that. Yeah. I wanted to ask you. So going back to the, I guess not really, but we'll segue off the second marriage quote. So, what we were talking before about
Oh god.
just how like what did you call a fuck buddy? That you
Oh,
called
bowling buddy.
a balling buddy.
Yeah.
And
That's old. That's old.
So how does a bowling buddy work in your eyes? What is your
Well,
definition?
When nature's hormones call, you call your bowling buddy and you hook up and
You guys are cool and just
we're
good
cool.
after that?
Yeah.
Dip out on after, or you stay the night?
Time for you to go. Sometimes you can stay the night.
Does it get weird if you stay the night?
I don't know, not really. Because most of bowling buddies are friends anyway. So it's kind of like friends with benefits.
I guess, yeah. I just feel like, if you guys if you're just trying to do that, and then like you cuddle and stuff and go to bed after you wake up the next day, someone's gonna get the wrong impression.
Well, there's usually like a not a written pact, but like this pact. You don't have to shake on it or anything, but you kind of discuss what's going to go on with future.
I'm not dealing with your bullshit. Like,
Yeah.
Like we're gonna do this, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Don't text me.
Yeah.
Unless you
Well.
want to get lunch or something. They pay
Yeah.
for it.
Right.
They have to pay for it.
Exactly.
How does it? All right. So do you go on dates with fuck buddy or no? You do. I didn't say that.
That was long.
One I do. No, one I did. Okay, one I did. Okay.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Past tense.
So, if you go on it, then doesn't that like totally negate the whole like no responsibilities thing then?
No, cause no.
Because then you got to plan a date, and if someone misses a date.
Oh no, you don't. No, it's never planned. It's like,
Just like-
hey, what do you do today?
Are you bored?
Want to come over and make birdhouses? Cool, let's do it.
You make birdhouses?
Yeah, make birdhouses on one of my days. And I had it on the garage
How
actually.
do you bring that up? Did you suggest
I didn't
birdhouses?
suggest it.
That's even weirder.
It
I would have thought you would have said.
Hey, you want to make a birdhouse?
That's a weird pickup line.
Yeah, it is.
But it worked though.
With the 100
No, that was not the pickup line.
I feel like
That was like after the fact.
if someone asked me to make a birdhouse, I would be confused, to say the least.
Yeah, because that's taking it one step further into a relationship, I think.
Now
If
will always
you
see
can
that
work
birdhouse.
together and create a birdhouse, the sky is the limit. Just kidding.
But the sky wasn't the limit.
No.
Oh.
It was okay. I got a birdhouse. It's nice. There's no bird in it yet. But
So it's not that good of a
No,
birdhouse
it's
because it doesn't
like-
attract any birds.
I think they were all in their birdhouses already by the time I got this one finished.
That's fair. You have a lot of birdhouses, or like things, feeders
Things.
and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You feed the raccoon in the back. Does the raccoon still come?
The fox.
Or fox? That's what
Yes, I feed the fox eggs. Yeah, and
it was. So why did you try and domesticate? these
I'm not
animals?
trying to domesticate because if you look at this fox, it's so freaking skinny.
Skinny.
And why are they running in everybody's yards? Because there's too many stupid people building new houses. Yeah,
Too many.
yeah.
There's too many people.
There's too many people, and quit breeding, settle down.
We're gonna have to make the like China law that they had. Was it China or
No!
One
No,
to two
it's gotta be
kids?
opposite of what China is. Get rid of all the dudes.
Oh yeah. Oh, China got rid of all the.
Ooh, the females.
Females.
Yes.
Oh no.
That's
I
so
meant
sad.
there was a no.
Oh, I
There was like a 2-kid limit. There was like a 2-kid limit.
Did
you
they both have
wanted-
to be men
No,
or males?
they only wanted.
Yeah.
It was a disgrace to have a female.
To keep the male name in the family.
So you want to, yeah. So I think they could have a
They
daughter.
could have chosen the daughter.
Yeah.
For sure.
They could have a daughter, but
Oh.
it's supposed to be. I think you're supposed to have at least one son. And so like if they had if the daughter was your first child, you're like they would like get rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now that's why but hey, I mean Chinese women have it good now. They get to pick their pick of the litter. There's not enough dudes, or there's plenty of dudes to go around, and not enough chicks. So
Who needs a dude?
they're just lining up. They each have their
You
own
just need a
little
bowling
bachelor.
buddy, Chinese women.
Balling buddies for
telling you.
China.
Bowling buddies in China.
Oh god.
Okay.
But no, they had a thing that was only 2 kids, so maybe we should do that. I don't even know if I want kids. I'm scared.
I would be too.
I want
Because the world is messed up, man.
we only got 12 years left to that's what a rapper said in the song, that we only have 12 years left to save the earth.
Oh, I know.
The damage is irreversible.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I just found 2 plastic water bottles outside when I was mowing my lawn today out by the road, and there was plastic garbage everywhere, so
It's horrible.
it's bad. I wish that, or did you see the thing in what church? The church burnt down, the cathedral.
Oh.
Was it
Yes.
Notre Dame? Yeah, Notre Dame. And
Yeah.
Notre Dame. And they raised double the money
I
they
know.
in 24 hours.
Yeah.
Could have cleaned up the entire ocean with
Yeah.
that much money.
Or fed a bazillion people.
A shit ton of people.
Mm-hmm.
Could have fed so many people. Could have got. If Michigan still doesn't have water.
Yeah.
I think that is so
so-
stupid. But we got a church back in 24 hours.
Ugh.
I don't know. I mean, I
Should we get into religion right now?
we can get into religion. I'm cool with that. I mean, might as well. What's your take? What's your hot take?
Let's see. Well, when I was at my Lutheran church in Sunday school, as we taught, they told the Adam and Eve story, and they blamed Eve that she was the root of all evil, and she's why the world was messed up, and women have periods because Eve was evil, and women have pain at childbirth because of Eve. And I thought to my little self, this is fucking bullshit. And I never really believed it.
What religion was it again?
Lutheran.
It was Lutheran?
Yeah.
How many different forms of Christianity are there?
I know.
I feel like that is the.
Yes, I should know this.
If I told you, no, but if I told you that it was I just feel like if I told you that there was a story, and then there's 7 other people telling that same story, but slightly different,
Yeah.
somebody's lying, or it's all bullshit.
And yeah.
It's all I don't know. I don't not believe that there's. I'm not saying there isn't a God. I
Right.
joke around and say that
I don't either,
God's
but-
not real. As a joke. Sometimes my friends piss them off or whatever. But I don't not think I don't know. No, we don't fucking know. So it's stupid to pretend that this book that was written by people,
Men, not people.
by the actual root of all evil, not
Exactly, not Eve.
evil.
I might be a churchgoer if it was the other way around.
Then you would be down with
Yeah, I'd be a believer because I know it to be the truth.
it. If Jesus was a woman.
No,
What do you think?
It's kind of cool.
Do you think God is a woman?
No, because the world is too fucked up right now. It's a man.
Yeah, I don't think it's a woman either because I don't think she would have made people work the way we work.
That's right.
Just think how does sex work? Why is it that a dude?
Yes.
Think about it. It doesn't make any sense. Think about it too when people are drinking, dudes. The more drunk you get, the more your dick doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
And then women is the opposite. The more you get drunk you get, the more horny you are, and you want. And it's that doesn't make sense. And then how does penetration doesn't get that doesn't get women to come most of the time.
Yeah.
And it's that doesn't make any sense. That God, I don't think a girl would set that up.
No, and just it's just an unattractive part of anatomy either. Well, neither of them are. I don't know. It's okay.
They have their own elegance.
They have. That's right. They have. They have a purpose. A purpose.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know if God's real or not, but I think it would be hilarious if it was a chick and she was real. That would piss a lot of people off.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it's totally cool if you're religious, and I respect it. It just don't be disrespectful to people who are not going to go to church.
Right.
And they're not, like that story you were telling me where they were telling your sister to pay the church.
Right.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, single mom.
You don't need, I don't know, they don't need the money.
Yeah.
You get enough money from the people that can.
Exactly. And what about the vow of poverty?
They don't pay taxes. That one, do you see that church preacher dude who needed a super jet? He wanted his own private jet.
Yeah.
And he got asked about it on someone pulled up on him and was like, hey, why do you think you need this? And he was like, don't you talk to me like that, just freaking out, saying that she was a devil worshiper because she was I don't understand why you need a private jet.
Yeah.
That's so stupid. When you need a private jet, I don't need a private jet.
No. And
I'll take one, but if
their
I'm
stupid
going to pay for
followers
it.
will give them money. Whatever.
Isn't that the big thing? Is that he had enough money from his followers, but it was illegal, he can't use it for that or something.
Oh really? So
I don't know
just
what it was.
Asking for one too.
I think because I think he has the
Fine.
funds. I think he already had he's rich as fuck as it is because of those people.
Ugh,
But
that is so stupid.
I've seen the pictures of pastor, not pastor, whatever fucking whoever's talking at church, and they'll be I don't even know what the fuck they are. It'll be whatever dude, and he'll have Yeezys on, which I don't know if you know what Yeezys are, but they're a shoe that's $1,000.
Oh my god.
They'd sell for $250 or something, and then the resales between $500 and $1,000.
It's ridiculous.
Why does he have those on? Why is he not wearing Walmart shoes?
And it's true. And too, I was just at a Catholic service, and all the songs, all the hymns now sound like you're watching Beauty and the Beast on Disney. They're not like the brimstone and fire, old time hymns that you used to sing when you were little. They're all Beauty and the Beast. No, 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 no. It's just oh my, yeah. It was ugh. No, it's not an enjoyable experience. Well, it was awake anyway, so.
That's fair. Well, you went to an actual service for
Awake.
Oh, awake. Okay.
Yeah.
I was why would you even go? That makes sense.
I know.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's sucky.
Yeah. Yeah. All in one day.
The whole thing was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Awake church service area.
Wow, that's not a cool way to hang out in summertime. But
Yes.
but it's not. But so the family went on the boat the other day, and you swam out to the boat. So
Yes. Because
all the way across. How?
all the way across.
How far did you swim?
It wasn't that far. No, because they came in closer to the swim buoys, but I saw the ding dongs out on the other side of the lake spinning in circles for some reason. And I texted her, what are you doing? So then I said head north. They didn't know which way was north. Maybe you shouldn't breathe, Darren. I'm just kidding.
It's East Lakeshore Drive. You have the compass right
But
there.
north.
It goes east, so you can see that road.
So
you just make the compass around that in your head. You would just go whatever way is north.
Whatever
You're gonna
way
have to give her a seminar.
I'm facing is north.
Whatever way I'm facing is north.
Never eat soggy waffles.
Never eat soggy.
What?
What was it?
Never eat skunk wieners.
Never eat skunk sweet. Oh, that's from Civil War on Drugs.
Yep.
Oh, Civil War on Drugs. Oh, so I posted a picture of when we were doing our practice run of this.
Oh, yeah.
And I posted a picture with a Welch's sparkling grape juice thing on here, and I tagged Welch's in it, and they liked it.
Really?
Today. Yeah, it was hilarious. So
Well,
the
good.
actual
Wait till after
Welch's
they hear
brand.
this.
Yeah, they'll be. They probably will be like taking
Unlike.
They'll unlike it, go
Unlike.
back,
Delete.
retroactively unlike it. That is sucking. But so you live close to lake. Do you have like lake rights at all then, or do you just
Yes,
you just
I
have
do.
the beach? So you
I have a
could-
beach. I can have lake rights.
You could put a boat in.
Yeah. I think there's a waiting list though, and I have to join an association.
Oh, that sounds like a cult.
Yeah.
Kind of like a cult.
It's religious. No, it's not. No, it's yeah. I think it would be worth it to join the association because it's a small community, and I'm sure we had a block party the other day, and I couldn't go because I worked, but
Oh, that's
it's
fair.
fun. Yeah, I'm sure it was fun.
I'm sure it was fun. What was I gonna? I was gonna ask you about. Fuck. I don't even remember. I had
You're
something
too
to ask
young for that.
you. For what?
Forgetting,
Forgetting
right,
shit?
Harrison?
Oh yeah.
Harrison's gonna start doing Lumosity.
Yeah, no, we have to start him on velocity. He's got early onset Alzheimer's. Yeah.
He came down to the speakeasy and he was like, Rene, what's that game you play on your iPad? And I said, Lumosity? He goes, yeah, I need that. I think I have early onset. I'm like, get out of here.
He was we
I
were
said-
setting this up like last week. He would get his camera like set up and be like, all right, and then we'd be talking for a minute. I'd be like, all right, let's try it. He'd be, where's my camera? Hold on a second. It's like, dude, it's like the third time. And yeah, it's not a huge space, but like things can get lost easy, I guess. And
No.
Harrison lost his phone at the mansion.
Oh, that's right.
Remember, it was on the piano.
Yeah, I lost my phone here too.
Wow.
McKenna also has early set on Alzheimer's.
Well, it runs in her family.
Oh, great.
I think it's got to do with phones.
I think so too.
And Harrison doesn't even use his phone that much.
No?
That's true.
He's not big into his phone. I think
That's
it is. I
good.
think it's just like that we don't gotta remember phone numbers. Like I don't know a lot. I know some of my like friends' phone numbers, and then
Yeah, we don't have to remember
you don't have to
stuff,
remember
you're
phone numbers. You don't have to remember. You can put anything down in the notes.
anything.
Right.
You don't have to remember family members' birthdays anymore with Facebook. Just lets you know it's
That's
so-and-so's
why your
birthday.
brain cells are dying.
We're just
They're not
having.
getting used.
Yeah, just not having to use stuff. I think that's
Mhm.
definitely. I mean, it sucks, but.
It is.
Evolving.
Evolving.
Backwards evolution. Oh god. No, the world's gonna wipe us out.
It is.
It's gonna restore balance to
Except for
itself.
the people on the airplane going to see Jesus.
Yeah. Except for those of us who are true believers. Those are the
And
people that
nothing
will be
wrong
saved.
with it.
Yeah. Do your
Just put
thing.
it in my face.
Exactly.
And you know what? Truthfully, they it's like, why is Christianity the only religion that, all those people went to Hawaii and turned them into Christians, and they do it all over the place, the missionaries.
It's weird too, because I think the Quran is
Just leave
still the
people
most
alone.
popular book. Like
Yeah, and you know what? A lot of the stories are similar.
Yeah, and so I feel like someone was like, hey, this is a top selling book right here. I'm gonna copy this shit, change it just a little bit, and then I'm gonna go on
Change the
missionaries.
characters. Exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna change the names of everybody, and then I'm gonna go across the world and impose it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I took AP World History, and they would say that our teacher would say that like
Can you grab
looking at it, almost every war or like big conflict is back to
Yeah.
religion. And so I don't know. That just makes it hard for me. And then like I was in philosophy this past year, and it was like I can see how you can believe in it and it makes sense, but I can't see how certain people because certain people like say like God is all up.
About to die, but yeah.
Okay.
They're both about to die.
Oh
Well, I want to hear your story once we get.
Okay,
Just tell me when we're live.
we're live.
Go. Okay, we're back. So sorry about the technical difficulties. We'll be addressing those things. It's our first go.
no!
So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thankful that you're here and you're kind of sticking it out with us. 'Cause
Oh God, this is fun.
This is. It's not too intimidating with the lights and everything. You're okay.
I feel like a rock star.
Perfect. Perfect. So right before, or right after we cut out, we were about to talk about how you're on a list.
Yeah. So
We're very interested in that story.
all right. So when George Bush was making his second campaign tour, or second, what is it called, term? Campaign tour, he was on a bus going to Kenosha on Highway 50, and I was on the other side of 50. What is that road? Highway O by Wheatland?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I was on Highway O waiting to go across because I was picking up parts for my dad's shop. And so I was sitting there for the longest time. So my friend Claire, who I worked with in the city, I called her because she's a big George Bush fan. And I said, Clarice, I'm waiting for George Bush's bus to go by, and I'm so close to him I could pick him up with a shotgun. And she's like, oh my God, she's like all excited, give me a picture, blah, 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 And so we were talking, and then pretty soon a volunteer fire department guy came past with a radio, and I asked him, I go, what's taking so long? It's been, he's supposed to be here, half hour ago. What's taking so long? And he's like, oh, there's death threats along this road. And I was still on the phone with Claire, and I said, see, Clarice, I'm not the only one. And she goes, it's you asshole, and she hung up. And pretty soon a helicopter came with this big orange satellite over my car, and my friend John Trayon, who lives up the road a bit, this happened years before him and I met, and then we were talking one day, and I mentioned that story, and he goes, that was you? He goes, I was wondering what those helicopters were doing. I go, it's me. So
You're famous, infamous.
And then I was talking to two security people at Baker House who work for, I'm not going to say where they work, but I told them that story, and I said, so do you think I'm on a list? And they're like, yeah, you're on a list.
Probably,
That's kinda
yeah.
cool.
That's neat.
Yeah,
They
that's
still let you
neat.
fly to Hawaii, right?
Yeah.
So you're not on enough fly list, you're just on a different
Yeah, I'm just on a maybe watch list.
cool kids list.
Yeah, cool kids. Cool old broads.
That is that's freaky that they can tap your phone like that though.
Oh, I
You were just in the
know.
area.
Yeah.
I mean, I pretty much already know that they could do that, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's
Well.
creepy. But it's fun.
We, that's about it for today. We're about to
Yeah.
lose both cameras because we had some difficulties today, so thank you. Anybody?
It's probably because I was on the list.
It might have been because Renee was on the list.
Cut her off.
We had some difficulties today. Thank you if you did stick it through to the end, or if you watched it all. Thank you. And honestly, thank you, Renee, for coming on.
Oh,
I
thank
appreciate
you.
it.
This is so fun.
Awesome. Well, hopefully we'll have you back sometime. We got it all figured out. So.
Yeah.
All right.
All
There you
right.
go.